Alright, X-Men Evolutions. I kind of don't like this animated version of X-Men. More than the other ones, but I do admit it had some good highlights. It had a lot of filler episodes. It had some comic book based villains in there every now and then, but I just didn't enjoy it because it wasn't my X-Men series for me. I was just a big '90s kid, being like, and then after being in the '90s, I was like 10, like right when I grew out of everything, which was like 2003. So that's where I get my feelings for most of these series and movies. I get a basic general feeling for certain things in certain ways, but X Men Evolutions kind of came out after X Men. After the success of the first X Men franchise movie, we got X Men Evolutions, which was pretty good, but I didn't enjoy it as much as it was. That's if you enjoy X Men Evolutions. I didn't really enjoy it. It was just a different animated X Men series. I couldn't get myself behind because it had characters that were different, and it was hard for me to get into it for that reason. It's just depending on what you like. If you love to hate it, you like to hate it. I didn't like how they did a lot of these characters of like revamps of certain people, but I didn't enjoy it as a difference. As I kind of enjoyed it, but not that much as a whole. But X Men Evolutions, X Men Evolutions set up the film. Kind of seems like a little bit of like they set them as teenagers, which I didn't like because when they're adults in the '90s series, I took the series more. It was the series was taken more serious. Now the series was taken lighthearted. It was just the opposite side of it, and it was hard for me to get behind it because of that reason. Maybe it's because it's hard for me to like, tell me why I like it, but part of me liked the first season more than the rest of the season because they actually like threw some episodes of that make you like the characters that they did. But again, I enjoyed the series, and nevertheless, the whole series is on Netflix. I got to watch the whole series, and now I'm currently doing my review for it. And I just didn't get behind it when it came out. It was hard for me to get into because of that. But anyway, X Men Evolution was more different, and I like how it didn't try to focus on other sagas because I do like how the ending, like Xavier talks about like certain characters going through certain arcs and different things. Like it was more nod than actually just doing it. I did That's what I didn't enjoy because I like the characters through certain arcs like the Cure, and I like the Cure story. I like the Phoenix story. I like certain characters in their own shining out in their own ways. But X Men Evolution is it's all the, based on opinions, whether you like it or hate it. It's not my favorite X Men animated series, but it's an okay one. But at least it's just the bottom hit series that didn't go for me. X Men Evolutions. Again, I didn't enjoy it, but again, my rating from a 1 to a 5, I would at least get it a 2 because it did do things I liked and didn't do things I did a few things I didn't enjoy because it's just a little different, that's all.